Mike is 14 years old, and I'm 25. Once that bell rang, it was time to go to war.
The piece was like a mystery entity.
Episode 5, my favorite sparring moments, part 1. Got too many to even keep track of, so it only makes sense to make this a part 1, episode 5. I've obviously got to start off with my GOAT, Mike Tyson. There's so many clips, thank God, on YouTube and on the internet in general of him sparring, training when he was young. Yeah, that's why I'm so big on recording and documenting my sparring journey, or my boxing journey, but sparring in general, because there's a lot that comes out during those moments in training. So why not, especially when I'm old and I can't do it anymore, why not be able to watch it? For this series, my goal is to feature some of my favorite sparring clips of all time, and then a couple of my personal favorites. This first one is pretty popular on the internet. It's of a young Mike Tyson. I don't know who he's sparring, but man, he just lets loose. So let's check it out. So it's actually funny because this is something I do constantly as far as sitting on the ropes, but man, I would be terrified if that were Mike Tyson coming at me. But I think this man's is dead, with all due respect. I hope nothing actually severe happened, but that looked horrible for him. But you know, Mike Tyson's just doing what he does. And I will say this is kind of a separate spiel, but my coach, actually, he gets on me about sometimes not having that killer instinct in the ring. I'm too nice, I want to be friends with everybody, and obviously, man, Mike Tyson had no problem. No problem. But yeah, that was one of the first ones I had to highlight. Classic sparring clip from Mike. Let's check out the second one. There's not a specific combination or anything I'm highlighting here, but it's just surreal to watch a young Mike do his thing. My man has the Darth Vader. Golly, that's a big headgear, whoever he's sparring. But I mean, yeah, just to see his size and him moving that uppercut, and moving as agile as he is, it's surreal. I wish he would have been able, of course, Jake Paul was the fucking thought at this point, but I wish this version of Mike Tyson came out fighting dipshit Jake Paul.
With the man, the myth, Jake Paul.
So Jake, you want to announce your next fight?
Actually, yeah, I do. You're Muhammad Ali. I'm coming for you. In the ring, in the street.
I think he's dead.
In the graveyard. You can't hide from me forever, Ali. And it's in the contract. If I win, you have to change your name back to Cassius Clay. Yo!
So moving on, my second absolute favorite boxer in the world, Edwin Valero. This first one has been all over the internet as well, and probably one of the best known sparring clips of Edwin Valero. But this is just a brutal two-piece that just completely annihilates his sparring partner. Let's check it.
Like Rocky. Yeah, I just like to see Urbano throwing more punches, if not at least moving and jabbing. So right now he is a sitting duck. There is a short lead right. Oh! And Valero comes back with a right hand of his own. That's got to close the show. You don't want a guy
took his leg out.
A single punch after that.
Let's see the replay.
Boom! Oh. I mean, you look back at us. You look back at us. I thought his head spun around 360.
And that was a 1-2, and his chin went to his...
It was a left hook, right hook, but he just read it. He just read the shot that was coming. Boom, boom, quick slip, and yeah, this is definitely one of the best highlights or best sparring clips of Edwin, and that showed his accuracy and not only his power. But the second clip, I think he's sparring the same guy, actually, Urbano Urbano. Oh, I can't pronounce that. I'm probably fucking it up. I'm sorry. Yeah, man, this is another one of those clips that I'm not highlighting anything specific, any combination, but just to see Edwin do his thing, man, when he was in his prime is just surreal. The power on every shot, and he's a boxer. He's so smart in the ring, and people don't give him the credit for that. Figured it'd be a good idea to add a couple of my own highlights to this series as well. Capture a lot of sparring as is, so why not? Just know it goes back and forth. Let's see. All right, so this first one is going to be with my guy Edgar over at Old School Boxing. But he's a very experienced professional. Just grateful always to be in the ring with them. My man was lighting me up with them body shots. So this second one is with my guy Richie. Believe it or not, he's half my age, and he hangs with me every sparring session. He's an amateur, so it's slightly different style. I'm doing 4 rounds though, so it's kind of similar. But anyways, every sparring session he brings the dog, which I'm grateful for. So. As always, I'm enjoying creating this content for you guys. Hopefully I can find more you like-minded people out here. Feel free to leave any feedback if you do make it through all the videos. For part 2 of this series, please send any and all sparring clips. I'm going to start including them instead of mine. I'll still include mine, but I'm going to start including them in each episode. So for part 2 of my favorite sparring moments, please send them, DM them on Instagram or message them over, however. But as always, much love, all bite, no bark. Let the fuck in.
And that's my word is born. I think he call it liquor porn. He wrote this one with a fever.